I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking, ain't no more.
Pocket watch it, and that when he pocket watch it. I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider, stop it. I'm getting me like rocket. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm heading in talking. I run up again and I'm pocket watch it. And that when he pocket watch it. I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider, stop it. I'm getting me like rocket.
How's it going? Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Hey, I'll see you later.
So, here we go. The longest NBA game in history took place in 1951 when the Indianapolis Olympians finally took the win over the Rochester Royals after 6 overtimes. Talk about stamina. How many minutes were played in this record-making game? Was it 61, 68, 78, or 87?
What a view of downtown Denver. A wonderful night in the Mile High City. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Nikola Jokic said, quote, growing up in Serbia, I fell in love with basketball.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. And these teams both look to operate in the post more than most, Grant. Why is that becoming rarer these days, you think?
Well, with modern zone defenses, it's easier to help and catch the ball handler off guard. So today's post scorers have to possess vision to be truly effective.
So,
Magic
check in for Green. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jokic up top. Floats one. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Denver has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Murray against Doncic. Offensive rebound. And Jokic throws it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's the great one. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Jokic. High arcing shot. Great D that time from Porzingis. For Dallas, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Pass to Jokic. Over Doncic. Off the left rim and out.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Ball finds Porzingis. Here's the great one. Green covering. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. So they take the lead. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Trailing by 2. Now here's Murray. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Yeah, I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Outside Porzingis. Here's the great one. Green covering. Fires from the wing. And it's Dallas scoring again. Here's Murray. In his last outing, 16 points for him. On the take.
Wow! What a play!
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Here's the great one. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. And Nikola Jokic, at times, seems like an offense unto himself.
It's easy for me, actually. I mean, I have...
Grant, the pieces really do fit well around him.
They really do, B.A. I mean, the Nuggets have shined when it comes to talent evaluation. As a star player, having those others to help you win is vital.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Moses Brown, Green out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's the great one in at the 4. Pass to Covington. Here's Scott. Green covering. Here's Scott. 5 on the clock. Morris outside. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Morris has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Mavericks trailing. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Henry. Here's the great one. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Nuggets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive and then you got to think about the next free throw.
And that one's good. Green.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Bull. Out to Covington. Here's Scott. Green covering. Scott can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. Here's the great one. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Henry. The steal. Stripped it away. In transition, here they come. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Morris. The rebound by Henry.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's the great one. Covered by Covington. The great one. And it's Dallas scoring again.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the
and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fair. Both teams making substitutions here. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. They've got Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Henry. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Shot blocked! And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Ball's checked in. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Brown, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Scott. Rejected by Brown.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's the great one, covered by Covington. Looking to end the drought. Kept alive. Ball. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup. His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Brown. Hangs in the air. And it's good on the lay-in. Brown's got his first points of the night. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts during time.
Substitution on the court. The line for Denver. Aaron Gordon. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. And so it's Denver leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has forced a number. And let's listen to head coach Michael Malone review the game plan with his
Raising a shot. No head.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's the great one in at the small forward position. And he's going for the oop here. Out to the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Denver in the lead. To the middle. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, the feed from Murray, a score-first point guard, but the setup was nice.
Dallas is shooting a fantastic 57%. Here's the great one. Defended by Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Here's the great one. Unable to get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Driving to the basket. Hangs. Aldridge. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Green in the post. Defended by Hardaway. Murray's shot is good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's the great one. And that one's on target from the wing. The Nuggets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside, Green. Pass to Jokic. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Scott's checked in for the Nuggets. And Dallas also making a switch. Bullock, he's checked in for Aldridge. Here's the great one. Defended by Gordon. Here's Hardaway. Soft touch off the glass.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
For Denver, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Murray passes to Jokic. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. That shot is off. Great D that time from Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Hardaway. That one off the back iron and out. The Nuggets shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. A moment here for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Dallas's head athletic trainer, and now we know why he was in so much pain.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Berry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game.
Pocket watch it, and that when he pocket watch it, I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Pretty much tell my brother, stop it. I'm getting
Hey, how you been, man? Stay focused on your workout. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus, focus!
Hey, see you later, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. See you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Oh my, the skeleton catching oops. I ain't never catch an oop before, bruh. Nah, bruh. Hold up, bruh. This play, yo, bruh. The skeleton got me catching oops, bruh.
Bash World, welcome back to 2K TV. We're so excited to have you back on the show because we are following your journey to legend, and I see that you have a little something with you. Tell us about that.
Well, you know, this is the belt. This symbolizes the beast of the East. We won Rival Day. Shout out to everybody out there that was grinding.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after a right.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the third most MVP awards all time.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Steve. This has the feel of a playoff game.
Kevin, these teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see.
Lakers substitution.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Westbrook. 23 points his last outing. Passes it to Rivers. Here's Horton Tucker. Clock at 6. Outside Westbrook. The tray. They get the rebound. Another shot. Dedmon's shot is off.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Lakers trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here. A pass to the great one. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 14-point game. Over Henry. Westbrook missing again.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Aldridge. The Lakers with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Henry passes to the great one. Pass to Bullock. To the middle. Here's the great one. The layup off target. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound.
More delicate than defense.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Russell Westbrook. Anthony Davis is out there with Dumboya. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Nuggets put on a show. He scored 12 points, and he did a good job to dish out a few assists to his teammates as well. He was difficult to contain in that one, and his performance off the bench was impactful. See if he can do that again tonight. Kevin?
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
And I'm sure Coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows? Maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
Kicks it to Henry. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Davis. Left side, Westbrook. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Davis.
Inside, Anthony Davis is such a hard worker. He won't let anything hold him back from his shot.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets. So it's the Dallas Mavericks. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout. Check in for Porzingis. For now, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
We've got the great one. Luka Doncic out there with Hudson. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Brown in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's the great one. He's guarded by Davis. Back to Doncic. Here's the great one. And it's Brown missing.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
No one near James as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. Mavericks leading by 15. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Here's the great one. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. The great one's got 6 points.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
James looking it over. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Wide open. Shots good from the great one. The great one's got 4 points in the quarter. Lakers trail by 19. Outside Westbrook. It's Davis on the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
7 points in the game.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Westbrook gets to Gasol. That 3 off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's the great one. He's covered by Westbrook. The great one passes to Brown. Here's Hudson. Hardaway for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Davis down low. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's LeBron. Los Angeles with another miss.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Here's the great one. James covering. Brown kicks to Doncic. The great one passes to Brown. Hardaway from outside. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead. That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Hudson, stolen by Rivers. 32 seconds left to play in the third. James against Hardaway. Here's Rivers, and it's good off the back rim and in. Rivers has got his first points of the night.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
Here's the great one. He's guarded by Davis. Outside Hardaway. The great one passes to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
You know, when he's in his comfort zone and he's got space, those are the results.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you
coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious for everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Marc Gasol. LeBron James is out there with Russell Westbrook. And there's Davis, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. Here's Henry. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Here's the great one, defended by Gasol. And stolen by LeBron. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.
Pocket watch it, and that when he pocket watch it, I put up the pocket rocket.
What I do?
Hey, what you want? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
Bring it in, fellas. We got a lot of work to do. The goal of today is to improve our shooting percentages. So we're gonna focus on that aspect of the game today. All right, let's get set up and start practice.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Hey, right here.
Pick coming, pick coming! Pick coming! Get mine! Yo, look at the clock, B! Watch screen!
Keep it going. Give me that.
Hey, right here.
One more. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get started, man. Let's get started.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, I'll see you later.
What specifically do you like about season 2?
Okay, so one is the skeleton mascot. Bash, catch, skeleton, splash. Yeah. I'm out there. You already know Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is out there. I've got my center, my 7'3" guy with the skeleton. They looking at me all crazy like, hold on, he got a skeleton. A lot of people just running up to me, you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people haven't got it yet, but it's amazing. Also, that trike, am I saying it right? The trike, yeah. The trike, the little big wheel.
Yeah.
Man, I'm all around the city with the big wheel. Oh, man, they can't keep up with me.
What events have you been enjoying? I know one in particular.
I've never...
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. We've got Jaren Jackson. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, they've got Luka Doncic. And for team... Of course, you wonder if there's a fatigue factor starting back at 0, so to speak, with a new season.
Yeah, BA, without question. Some teams never recover from those playoff defeats. Sometimes it leads to roster change. But to me, that hunger to persevere, that has got to be there.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Brooks.
Going second overall in 2019, Ja Morant looks like a franchise cornerstone, carrying Memphis to a play-in game as a rookie.
Aldridge is checked in for the Mavericks. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Here's the great one. Clark covers. Here's the great one. The shot off that time. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Outside, Williams. And Clark gets it to go on the assist from Williams.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's the great one. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 8 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Doncic against Morant. Shot from 12. Tries to save it. Hudson with a rebound.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Moran against Aldridge. Shot's good by Moran. 10 points for him.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
43 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's the great one. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Count the basket.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Outside Moran. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside, Brown. Here's the great one. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And Morant clears the board.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Down low. Bane, no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's the great one. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And just using the size advantage he has. I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to. While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Four on the clock. Here's Henry. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Clark outside. Pass to Morant. Outside, Williams. Morant with it. Williams passes to Clark. Right side, Morant. The shot no good. Good D by Aldridge. Here's the great one. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Aldridge. Augustine, he's checked in for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Bane. Memphis trailing here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Williams misses.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Jackson, he's checked in for Adams. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could... Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Jackson on the wing. For the lead. And the layup is up and in. Jackson's got his third basket on the night right there.
Finishing through contact. Jackson's showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
They've got Moses Brown. Luka Doncic is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's the great one in at power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Morant, the pass to Portis. Now here's Brooks. Morant finds Portis. No good with the triple.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's the great one, defended by Portis. Here's the great one. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Brooks outside. Jackson, pass to Portis. Now Morant, guarded by Doncic. Jackson outside. The three. Hudson with a rebound. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's the great one. Poked loose. Stolen by Jackson. To the paint. Here's Portis. It's rebounded by Dallas. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Clock is at 3. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Bane. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Three-pointer, Brooks. And the three-pointer goes.
For 3.
Brooks has got 7 points.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Now a timeout called by Dallas.
Couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Adams checked in for Portis. Tillman comes in for Jackson. And Clark has subbed in for Brooks. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Shot's good by the great one. He has 6. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Morant with it. He's got 27. And that one's long. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to the great one. 1:03 left in the third. Inside, here's Aldridge. For the lead. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And here's Clark. It's hauled in by the great one. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Nails the wide open jumper.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Now here's Morant. He's closely guarded. Great D that time from Aldridge. Pass to the great one.
Now they need to think about doubling him. If they wait, he could really catch fire.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Mavericks ahead. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Defensively, keep talking.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis, Xavier Tillman is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Augustine in at the center spot. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Moran against Doncic. Pass to Bain. Now Augustine, down to 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's the great one. Clark covers. Porzingis. Here's the great one. Pass to Porzingis. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Brown, he's checked.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Doncic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Some people believe Luka Doncic's rise to stardom was quick, but let's not forget, this young man left his home to turn pro as a 13-year-old. You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
And it's Moran off the drive. The quick look, no good that time. For Dallas, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Here's the great one, defended by Portis. Goes up on the wing. Shot's good by the great one. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Morant, no good. And he commits the intentional foul.
John Morant. That's his first personal foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really set off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Tell my rider stop it. I'm getting me like rock. For that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm headed in talk. I run up again and I'm pocket watch. That when he pocket watch. I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider stop it. I'm getting me like rock. For that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm headed in talk. I don't pop no. Charge your
Yeah, what up? Hey, need some help? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
See you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Do you think the competition has been harder as we've progressed in these seasons and as we get further and further along in NBA 2K22?
I expected this to happen. You know, when I said it last time, first season, everybody's getting their bills together. This season, they kind of got it together more. So I'm seeing a lot, especially in the rec, you're seeing a lot of 2-3, 3-2, a lot of zone, period. You know what I'm saying? And the competition level has definitely spiked up.
I love that. Now looking forward to season 3 and season 4. We are halfway there. Are you still motivated as you were going into season 1?
The fog pouring across the Golden Gate Bridge and into the Bay Area tonight. We're just about set for action. Welcome, everyone. DH.
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to fight their way back to the mountaintop. Draymond.
And I love, David, how he is always hungry for wins and competition. Thank you. Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Hudson is up.
Checking in for the
Look at where the league is gone. Chris, do you miss the physicality of years past?
I do. I do. I think it needs to be a balance to the game, but I also love the spacing and the fluidity of the game. And so, yeah, I don't miss all those bumps and bruises, but, yeah, I don't want this to become flag football.
Here's Hardaway. And Moody pulls it down. Moody's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, Toscano. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's the great one. In the first game, he had 12. Now the Warriors moving it up. Moody the pass to Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shootout.
Good recognition by Draymond. I mean, he sees that he has to defend the right where he wants him. Oh, shit.
Both teams will make substitutions. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Here's the great one. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Doncic.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Reggie Bullock.
And so Aldridge will bring it up for Dallas. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Shot clock at 6. And he bangs it home with one hand.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Golden State moving it around. Pass to Wiggins. From outside the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Solid three-point shooter. Wiggins has a nice touch from him.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's the great one. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hits the jumper in space. And here is Green. Pass to Poole. Here's Toscano. And another 3 for Golden State. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's the great one. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State basketball.
Now Wiggins. Pass to Toscano.
Dallas foul, number 10.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Juan Toscano Anderson.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Henry. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Warriors. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for the offense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Great one out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Henry in at the 1.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
A different look for Dallas. Brown comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Brown in for Terrence Mann. Warriors leading by 6. There's the pass to Toscano. Poole, the pass to Wiseman. And it's good, 2 points. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts play. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
On the wing, the shot's good from the great one. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Poole. To the inside. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Golden State basketball. Substitution on the court.
.103 left now here in the second. Here's the great one. Five to shoot. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And Wiseman sends it back.
And be careful trying to shoot around Wiseman. He's lit. He's a stellar shot blocker. He just makes it look easy.
And it's Green missing. Mavericks trail by 11. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A floater. Here's Wiggins. It's good. It's his second basket. Shooting 2 for 4.
Getting some grit on the glass. I mean, it's good to see Wiggins being so active, going after rebound.
Here's the great one. Guarded by Green. Here's the great one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out.
Checking into the group.
Getting ready for Dallas. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moody. Jordan Poole is out there with Weissman. And it's Bryan in at the point guard. Here's Poole. And no good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's the great one. Guarded by Poole.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Here's the great one. The offensive rebound for Porzingis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Wiggins against Brown. Here's Bryant. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Warriors lead by 20.
And that's unselfish basketball. Wiggins' teammates, well, they appreciate it when he shoots the rock like this.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Hey, Chris, Andrew Wiggins showing he is an elite shot blocker at his position.
Well, Wiggins gets a lot of blocks at the league. He gets to layup attempts when shooters thought they were safe. I mean, not always obvious. It changes a lot of shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Porzingis, and Hudson subbed in for Brown. Wiseman with the bucket.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's the great one. And shot on the way, and it falls over the rim and in. The great one's got 6. Warriors leading by 20. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Clock at 6. From the arc. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Mavericks trail by 20. Hudson the pass to the great one. Lays it up and takes it in. He's got 8.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Down low, deflects the pass.
And over the years, guys, Aldridge has improved his defense, and he's especially gifted.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Hudson. Moses Brown is out there with the great one. Then there's Doncic, and it's man in at the small forward position. Green kicks to Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hudson the pass to the great one. Three-pointer. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Thompson outside. Doncic against Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. Shot from 12. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief as they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Here's the great one, guarded by Green. Here's the great one. Another 3 for Dallas.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Wiggins outside. Thompson outside. Passes it to Curry for the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That will. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge.
Pocket watch it, and that when he pocket watch it, I'm putting up the pocket racket. Everybody tell my rider, stop it.
Hey, good to see you.
Hey, need some help? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
See you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. See you later, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it
get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
What do you think the reward should be if you hit level 40 in all of the seasons in NBA 2K22?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, so I have to think. I am personally happy with the jetpack. You know what I'm saying? If we get a jet, if you could fly in the sky, oh my God, Alexa's gonna be crazy. Everybody gonna be up in the sky on top of the buildings. But you know, the reward for all 9 seasons, you need something like that, just prestigious logo. You know what I mean? Something like.
One of the all-time great. Before we get...
Well, guys...
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. Looking at the starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Tim Hardaway, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Moses Brown. Then it's Luka Doncic and Grant.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters, and it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing, and competition for minutes makes the team better.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Aldridge is checked in for the Mavericks. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. He still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well. When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Pass to the great one. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. And the Mavericks making a change here. Bullock's checked in. And the Clippers have possession. 8-point game. Outside heel. Pass to Kennard. Now Green. Just 5 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's the great one. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Elbow shot. Aldridge pulls down the board.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Pass to the great one. Wing shot on the way. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
At the line for the Mavericks, Terrence Mann. One shot.
There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Mavericks foul. LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first. And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the officials to make a call.
Brown, he's checked in for the Mavericks. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the great one. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside heel. No luck on that one. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka Doncic is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's the great one in at the four-man position. Pass to Bullock. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot, and Doncic puts up a deep three. Drills it from deep.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to. And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
The Mavericks trailing. Pass to the great one. Now Brown, green covering. That ties the game. Brown's got his second basket. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of magic and kid when you think about how he...
Substitution on the court.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Pass to Kleba. That shot off the mark. Good D by Porzingis. Here's Hudson. And here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And here's Hield. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Kleba. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Also, they've been active defensively, applying pressure and coming away with some steals.
44 seconds left in the first half of this one. Outside heel. Jackson against Doncic. From 11 feet away. Can't get it to drop. The Mavericks have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Here's the great one. Leonard defending. 15 seconds left to play in the second quarter. That one's good for 2. Porzingis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And so it's Los Angeles. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Both teams making some changes here. To the left side wing. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
And for Dallas, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Reggie Bullock is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's the great one in at the 4. Aldridge. And he banks in the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the great one. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. 3 on the clock. Back to Aldridge. Here's Bullock. The basket is good. Off the setup from Aldridge. Bullock's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Mavericks with a rebound.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's the great one. And he lobs it up. Pass to Aldridge. Uses the glass on the layup. Aldridge has got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, this is as skilled an inside scorer as you're going to see, folks. I mean, Aldridge has a lot of post moves.
Takes it inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Heald's checked in for the Clippers. Gets stolen by Hield. On the wing, Green. Outside Hield. Defended by Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Hield.
Foul charge to that. Number 10. That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Clippers.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's the great one. And he lobs it up to the rim. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
So both teams changing it up here. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The three is up. Counted from distance.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps it was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Buddy Hield is out there with Jackson. Then there's Maxi Kleba. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 4. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's the great one. Shot from the wing. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more. Here's Jackson. Pass to Leonard. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's the great one. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Pass to Leonard. From the low block. No good. A bit long that time. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's the great one. He's checked by Kleba. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Hudson. It's in! Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
Clippers take a time.
They're trailing by 2. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
Hi, MP. Another solid game. Well done.
Thank you, Candace.
You know, I'm working on a long-form piece on the best assessment in the league. And I've been asking the upper echelon guys, what is the single most important element that a premier distributor in this league needs to have? It could be an approach to the game, a practice regimen, a support system. I've gotten all kinds of answers, so I'm curious what you have to say.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say I'm honored that you thought of me, Candace.
I know you're not that modest.
True.
I don't know if I can drill it down to one thing, but I think for me it's probably being calm. Like, I practice mindfulness, being in the moment, that Phil Jackson, Kobe vibe. If you're not calm and if you're not in the moment, then you're panicking and you're not going to see the court. So from that view, it's almost like how you see life. You know what I mean? Like, all the physical stuff, that's the easy part. The hard.
Pocket watch it, and that when he pocket watch it. I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider, stop it. I'm getting me like rocket. For that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm headed in tacky. I run up again and I'm pocket watch it. And that when he pocket watch it. I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider, stop it. I'm getting me like rocket. For that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm headed in tacky. I don't pop no. Charge on my shirt. We gon' make it work. Diamonds on me twerk. Bet I got that. Like I'm Kurt. Come and get your girl. She be tryna flirt. So I tell that wait, whoa. And she like it don't matter. Ever since that getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the pattern. I'm like, hey, I know it's okay. Sweet like baby rich. Put that to your face, better pull her to your place. Followers, keep that open like a cake. Back in the light, I'ma go run on that green light. I got my shit making song, I'm in it. To be in something. Extra my money ain't taking my pay. I'm getting money, I'm running the check. Y'all know myself, I ain't doing no hacks. Baby, it's a two-dose, swerving like a me. She know I love her than me. She think I'm a geek. My man says she proud of me. She see me on TV. Wait, whoa, hey, no, hey, oh, yeah, but it even matter. Ever since that getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the pattern. When I pull up to the spot, everybody started static. Hey, that money automatic. Hey, that one static. You know I don't do no average. Watch that when he.
Yo, what's up, man?
Good game last night. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
I'll see you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. See you later, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
I like that idea. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on 2KTV once again. We are going to continue following your journey to legend as we approach season 3. Thanks again, Bash.
Thank you for having me, Alexis. Thank you so much, y'all. Love you guys at 2KTV. Y'all guys are doing an amazing job.
And check out the Mavs. Fashion first, getting off the bus, and now
Kevin say.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got
Mavericks
can be a real challenge.
Sure can, and just getting on the same page takes some time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
Lillard against Doncic.
Oh, another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. That one good for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hardaway comes in for Mann. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hudson. Here's the great one. Off the left rim and out.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Powell, the pass to Simons. That one, no good. Nice D from Doncic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take. James checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Dallas also making the switch. Henry's checked in. Trailblazers leading by 9. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Now here's Powell. Defense is right there. Pass to Purdue. Over Aldridge. Misses off the right iron. The Mavericks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's the great one. Guarded by Powell from about 19 feet. The shot's good from the great one. The great one's got his second basket of the night. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. James looking it over. Here's Purdue. And slam dunk by Purdue.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
To the paint. And again, Dallas turns it over.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. James, the pass to Purdue. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. Powell kicks to James. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Henry with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 9. Now the pass to the great one. Now here's Brown. Here's the great one. Got it off in time, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the
getting the ball later in possessions when the deep.
Well, and Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Great one out there with Brown. Then there's Brown. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Henry in at the point. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Clippers delivered in a major way. He had 9 points, and it seemed like every shot he put up was going in. That's how dialed in he was. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Substitution. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
James outside. Here's Watford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's the three. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 14-point game. They host the Kings after this game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Here's the great one. 9-point game his last outing. The shot's good. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hardaway against Powell. Pass to Watford for three. Good on the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 15. And so it's Portland. Their lead at 15 going into... Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback. Checked in for the Trailblazers. Dallas also making some changes. The great ones checked in for Moses Brown. Brown comes in for Mann. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hudson. Purdue the pass to McCollum. Now here's Little. He's covered by Brown. And here's Little. 5 points in the game. And he recovers it. Good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Little out there at Nance. And it's Purdue in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the headshots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
And there it is for him. McCollum's got 7 now in this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's the great one, covered by Nance. Passes it to Porzingis. Down low, the great one, and he lays it straight in. The great one's got 11.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Lillard outside. Here he goes. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
With the ball on the string, Lillard using that signature burst.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Inside, here's Porzingis. Makes it off the glass. He's got 12.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Lillard the pass to Little. Doncic against Lillard.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Powell, he's checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for C.J. McCollum. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lillard, and he drives in.
Well, he can shoot the three, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
Here's the great one. He's got 11. Three-pointer, just 3 on the clock, and that one's good. Doncic.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And so it's Portland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. Well, you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Mavericks. Aldridge out there with the great one. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Henry in at the 1.
Well, you have to keep check on Aldridge. Otherwise, with his length and timing, it's impossible to stop that kind of play.
Here's Simons. Guarded by Hardaway. Pass to James. Powell with it. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. The pass to Simons. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Larry Nance is checked in for Portland. This is to McGee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate Tim Duncan get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Simons, and he dunks it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Dallas again turning it over. Trailblazers. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge.
Pocket watch it, and that when he pocket watch it. I put up the pocket rocket, hey, but tell my rider stop it. I'm getting me like rock. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pop. Baby, I'm headed in tack. I run up again and I'm pocket watch. That boy, he pocket watch. I put up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider, stop it. I'm getting me like rock. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pop.
Yo, what's up, man?
Good game last night. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Come on in. Now, we need to put our heads down and grind if we don't want to have another game like that last one. All right, get after it. Let's go. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition more. All right, let's go. Shoot that, man. Switch! Watch the screen! Great energy in practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get started, man. Let's get started. Hey, see you later, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, hit me up.
All right, how How about some more VC? Of course. We're talking stamina, so how many players in NBA history have played at least 10,000 minutes in the NBA playoffs? Is it 1, 3, 5, or 7?
Here in Big D, basking under the moonlight, let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Fox and Halliburton are the guard set. Terrence Davis out there with Marvin Bagley. And for Dallas, we've got Kristaps Porzingis. New season. Grant a chance for them to establish themselves in a pecking order.
You know, BA, teams always hope that a young player steps into a bigger role. This part of the year is rife with playing time to be claimed.
Halliburton, the pass to Davis. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Doncic against Fox. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Hudson. Down low. Here's Mann. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
A minute 39 left to play in the first. And there it is for him. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Fox against Doncic. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Bagley. Count it. Good. The Kings have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Fox outside. Halliburton outside. Shoots from 12. They grab their own miss. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
They're doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Shot's good by the great one.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Back to Mann. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And while watching it live, it was hard to see whether he...
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Sacramento. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Reggie Bullock is out there with Tim Hardaway, and it's the great one in at the 4-man position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Here's Mitchell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And for the Mavericks, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Here's the great one. He's guarded by Barnes. Inside. Stolen by Holmes. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Softly drops in the floater.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's the great one. He's guarded by Barnes. Out left to the wing. Pass to the great one. Fires it. The shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Right wing. Dallas needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Pass to Henry. Here's the great one to the paint. Over Holmes. And Holmes with the block. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Kings lead by 9.
They're really working the paint now.
And Dallas calls time here. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on development.
Dominating first half of play. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with teams deciding to change it up. About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And so in the game for the Kings, Fox and Halliburton are the guard set. Marvin Bagley is out there with Terrence Davis. And out of bounds, the Kings will take it. Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Sacramento has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Halliburton outside. Here's Fox. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Bagley. Here's the great one. Clock at 6. To the left wing to halt the run. That shot, no good.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Outside Bagley. Outside Barnes. Pass to Halliburton. For 3. No good. And it's Dallas the other way. They host the Hawks after this one, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Now Doncic, he's covered by Bagley. Here's the great one. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now. Loads it up top. Banked it in off the glass. Bagley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Dallas calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
So both teams making some changes here.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Here's the great one. A good-looking shot from the wing. He has 6. Sacramento has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Aldridge against Holmes. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. Hardaway grabs the board.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's the great one, defended by Brown. Out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. The Mavericks making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. The Kings also with a sub. Lynn's checked in for Barnes. Mitchell, the pass to Brown. It's Brown on the wing. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's Lynn. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Lynn's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's the great one. 6 points for him. Misses off the left iron.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Defended by Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
And Holmes with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holmes. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Oh, my, oh, my.
Substitution on the court.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. They've got Terrence Mann. Moses Brown is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's the great one in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. From the wing, that's good on the jumper. The Kings have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Outside, Brown. Pass to Lynn.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Fox lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
1:33 left in the final quarter. Stolen.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Kings.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Halliburton.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
5 to shoot. Looking to end this cold spell. And the shot no good, a bit short. Over to the wing. Stolen by Holmes. Fox outside. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Kings substitution.
the Kings, winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shock and surprise. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our
pocket watch, and that when he pocket watch, I'm putting up a pocket rack, hey, but tell my rap.
How's it going? Stay focused on your workout. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus!
One more. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Get board!
You got it. Come on, man. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Yeah, let's go! Let's do it!
Better than that. Hey, he can ball. Get your mind right.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today.
Let's go.
Now we're rolling.
Hey, see you later, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, swing it.
Again.
With the foul.
Keep it going.
Hey, he can ball, huh? You got it. Come on, man. See you later.